Acts 17:30. Truly these times of ignorance God overlooked, but now commands all men everywhere to repent. Now, author Thomas Gray coined the phrase, ignorance is bliss, but actually, ignorance can be deadly. In fact, there was an older gentleman driving home from work when his cell phone rang, and his wife was in a panic. Honey, be careful, I just saw on the TV that some maniac is driving the wrong way on the interstate. He replied, One? There's hundreds of them! Paul's words may be too direct for some, but the listeners were at a dangerous junction because spiritual ignorance has alienated some from the life of God. Now, throughout my college years, I received A's in my classes, yet I was never more ignorant in my entire life. In fact, I had a good friend named Dave who was a Christian, and I regularly mocked him and even sometimes persecuted him. Why? As Paul said about his life, I did it ignorantly in unbelief. But my ignorance wasn't greater than Dave's love or God's grace. Both God and Dave overlooked my ignorance and held out hope for me. And at age 23, like the prodigal son who came to himself, I suddenly became aware that I was living with the pigs, and I ran to God my Father, who immediately forgave all my ignorant actions. Now, perhaps your friends are nearer than you realize, and their own time of ignorance is coming to an end, so pray for them. This is the will of God, that by doing good you may put to silence the ignorance of foolish men.